Indoor and outdoor air pollution and the epidemic of asthma and allergies among children. Children are more susceptible than adults to allergens, irritants and pollutants that may float freely in the air. Children live closer to the ground, breathe far more air quantity per their body weight than adults, have lungs that are still developing, and have body organs along with an immune system that are not fully developed to fend off pollutants as adults may be able to do. A child's vulnerability to pollutants, irritants and allergens in the air reveals itself in a plethora of manifestations from the wide spectrums of asthma, allergies, or both. The allergy or bodily response to the allergen may be as mild as itchy eyes, a runny nose, and sneezing, or as severe as asthma. Some allergies, such as peanut allergy, can even be life-threatening. Common allergens include plant pollens, dust mites, molds, and some foods. Asthma has both a genetic and an environmental component. From a genetic standpoint, children whose mothers or fathers had asthma as children are more likely to have asthma than children whose parents had no history of asthma. The environmental component is equally compelling. Children whose mothers or fathers smoked during pregnancy or during the first years of the child's life are much more likely to have asthma than children whose parents did not smoke. Research also shows that repeated exposures to substances in the environment that produce allergic reactions can cause a child's airway to become inflamed and react with greater and greater severity each time the child is exposed to the allergen. Some of the most potent allergens associated with asthma attacks in children are tobacco smoke, dust mites, cockroaches, and furry animals. The environmental components of asthma and allergies are things that can be addressed and, in some cases, eliminated. Some changes are easy to make, while others may alter a family's lifestyle in a significant way. In most cases, indoor air has more pollutants than outdoor air. If you have any of the following items inside your home, you may have air pollution: rugs and carpets, curtains, cleaning products, nail polish remover, hairspray, shoe polish, potpourri, air fresheners, furniture, dog and cat hair, cockroach droppings, second-hand cigarette smoke, furnaces, gas stoves, wood-burning stoves and fireplaces. In other words, almost all homes have some sources of indoor air pollution. The simplest way to prevent the pollutants from building up is to air out your house or apartment thoroughly once a week. To air out your house, it is best to choose a bright, clear day with a light wind. Open your windows and let the air blow through your house. In an apartment without cross-ventilation, you could strategically place a window fan in one window, to blow the outdoor air in, and another window fan in a more distant window, to draw the air out. On cold winter days, you might even consider turning off your heat for an hour or two and airing out the house. To conserve household heat, do this during the mildest day of the week. Choose a sunny day, open your window shades at the same time on the sunny side and bask in the free solar heat it brings into your house. During hot summer days, choose a relatively cooler day to turn off air conditioning. Close the curtains on the sunny side of the house and open up the house on the shady side to let the cool air clear out the pollution. Of course, sometimes the outdoor air quality will not be particularly good. Pollen in the air, for example, can cause allergies. The weather report on your local news channel or the National Weather Channel is often a good source of information on the pollen count in your area. If your child is allergic to pollen, you may have to adjust your house airing accordingly. Ozone levels and particulate air pollution are two other sources of air pollution to consider before opening up your house. Ozone is a respiratory irritant that is formed when sunlight reacts with automobile exhaust fumes and industrial pollution in the atmosphere. In some parts of the world, ozone alerts or air particulate alerts are issued. They are common during the hot, humid days of summer. You may listen for the alerts and do not air out your house when ozone or fine particulate matter levels are high. Copyright Academy House, www.academy.house